what if you had like a group of half animals and half dudes?
Like freaking centaurs.
Yeah, you had like a whole gang of
Cyclops
centaurs.
dudes. They're the Beastie Boys, man.
Yeah.
I wonder if they probably thought of that as like a gimmick when it first started.
Maybe so.
Hey, you're gonna be what's He-Man? Because no, He-Man didn't. Whoever the dude that turned into the saber-tooth tiger.
Yeah. Beastmaster?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking
Dude,
about.
that was great.
Beastmaster.
Yeah, if you had a whole gang of Beastmasters, they'd be the Beastie Boys. Yeah.
Hey, they say that I'm talking a whole lot of trash. I'm sitting and thinking like, who knew? I know that you seen us on rappers react. They talking about us on YouTube. Hollywood 6, it look like I do magic. Maybe he's practicing voodoo. I'm hearing you're getting a lot of attention. Well, I'm here to say that we do to deliver the rubbish.
What's going on, everybody? We're back with another segment of Rappers React. Smoke Dog.
What up?
I've got some football trivia for you.
Oh, sweet. What you got?
Who holds the record for the longest field goal in NFL history? And I can give you multiple choice.
Nah, I don't need it. Depends on when this was written, but as of right now, it's Justin Tucker.
You are correct, my friend. You are correct. All right, how about this? Who was the first player to rush for 100 touchdowns?
Ooh.
I can give you multiple choice.
Yeah, give me multiple choice.
Emmitt Smith,
Yeah, that was my first thought.
Jim Brown, Barry Sanders, or LaDainian Tomlinson?
Dang, they all went over 100, I believe. So the first one... Well, Jim Brown is the question, though. I mean, he would have been the first one out of that group, so I'll go with Jim Brown.
I want to say shout out, salute to Jim Brown because I'm a big MMA fan and he was the MMA.
Oh, yeah, over UFC 1, yeah.
Shout out, but that is incorrect.
Okay, so was it Emmitt Smith?
Incorrect.
LaDainian Tomlinson?
You were correct, my friend.
Dang, so that was after Emmitt Smith and Jim Brown, so I guess they didn't go over 100.
Okay.
But Emmitt Smith has the rushing record of all time, yeah.
All right, how about this? Which NFL team's fans are known as the 12th man?
Oh, that's Seattle.
All right, you're getting these too easy, god dang it. All right, how about this? What is the most points scored by a single team in a Super Bowl game?
Ooh, in a Super Bowl.
I've got multiple choice.
Yeah, give me the multiple choice.
62, 49, 55, or 59.
Dang.
That's cool. 49
Yeah,
seems
does
low,
it
right?
actually tell you who it was?
It doesn't.
Huh.
Doesn't 49 seem low?
Nah, not really. I mean, if you think about it, that's pretty high. I think the highest score of all time combined was just over 100 points. So I'm gonna go with 54.
Not one of the answers.
Oh, what was it?
49, 62, 55, 59. 55?
Yeah.
You were correct, my friend. Trash Talkers, let's do some Would You Rather icebreakers. Feel free to play with this down in the comment section. Smoke Dog.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do you normally buy new or used?
Oh, man. I'll buy used when I can, but it depends on what it is.
That's the question.
You don't want to buy used bed sheets or socks.
See, like, I love Goodwill. I'll buy a nice shirt. I'll buy some, vintage jeans.
Like some Jordans, like if they're in good shape, I'll buy those.
But I am not buying used underwear.
Yeah, nah.
You gotta have new underwear.
Dude, they actually sell it at Goodwill.
They do. They sell bra and underwear at Goodwill. I swear, I thought the same thing, and I was like, what? But they do, yeah.
That's crazy.
All right, so Trash Talker's curious on what you guys, do you pick buy new or used? Let's see if I can get you to guess the title of today's song. So, we've done Intergalactic. We've done 2 MCs, 1 DJ. We've done No Sleep to Brooklyn. Name their probably other biggest hit ever.
You gotta fight for your right to party.
You got it, my friend.
Right.
Guys, before we get started, please do us a big favor. Yo, please hit that thumbs up button. Guys, please subscribe to the channel.
And for God's sake, leave us a comment and tell us what to react to next. That's how we get the ideas for these videos that come directly from you. Right down in our comment section today. It's that whole gang of half animal, half men dudes.
The Beastie Boys.
The Beastie Boys.
Absolutely. Dude, we have done so much by the Beastie Boys. And listen, when we first started this channel, I always said, I wasn't really the biggest fan.
Yeah.
But God dang it, you guys have transitioned to me into a Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
You have, because I went down a rabbit hole and I'm like, you know what? They have done a lot for hip hop culture.
Oh, they have, yeah.
Being two rappers ourselves, it's like they've done a lot for the culture. They've done a lot for MCing. They've done a lot for just the whole.
And they were part of that initial wave
Yes.
of hip hop that came out of New York. Yeah, represented Brooklyn, man.
Brooklyn. I mean, they have a song. They have a song, "No Sleep Till Brooklyn." But what's crazy, we've done so many of their songs. But first of all, I'm curious as to when we play the video. But in our schedule here, the whole title is you gotta parenthetically. Fight for your right, and then parenthetically to party. It's like,
That's a lot of parentheses.
That's what I'm saying. Is the name of the song "Fight for Your Right," or you think it's "You Gotta Fight for Your Right to Party"?
I always thought it was just "You Gotta Fight for Your Right," and then the party would be parenthetically.
We'll see.
But I think if you left off half of that, everybody would know what it is.
Yeah,
I mean,
you could say "You Gotta," and they would know. You. What was I gonna say? God dang, we know. I mean, I think we just know what this is about. Like,
oh yeah, you think it's just a party song? You know, that was the thing when we were doing a podcast and their name came up about artists who grew to hate some of their biggest songs. Like this one and "No Sleep Till Brooklyn" actually grew on their nerves over time.
I can see why.
Because, you know, the label was pushing them, being a white hip-hop group, that you guys you can play instruments, you know, you need to throw some rock in there. Run DMC was doing it at the time, too. But it turned them onto the rock crowd, and they were feeling like they were becoming something that they were making fun of in those songs. They were becoming the rockers that they were making fun of in those songs.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's the thing. Another thing, they broke the color barrier.
They did.
A genre that's predominantly black.
Yeah.
They was like, nah,
they were the first.
And Jewish too. I don't think,
yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah.
Man, smoke them.
What up?
Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Have you ever seen the video?
Now, boys, don't get into
have
any
never seen
trouble
it.
while Mommy and Daddy are gone.
Look at
And
him.
don't make a mess.
Wait a minute. Do you think Snoop Dogg got the idea from? Remember? I'm me and
Gin
Dad
and juice?
leaving.
I know what.
It is gin and juice.
Yeah.
In the video, he was his mom and dad and mama and getting into 6 in the morning. And then it's the same thing. Remember the mama and the daddy?
Yeah,
left?
he had to party while they were leaving.
I wonder if
Maybe they did take inspiration from this. I never thought about that.
Let's see.
Now, boys, don't get into any trouble while Mommy and Daddy are gone.
And definitely don't have the
And
dog pound
don't
over
make
it.
a mess.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you like parties?
Yeah.
We can invite all our friends and have soda and pie.
Yeah.
Gin and juice.
I hope no bad people show up.
They'd have brought all the squares over, and then these fools fixing to come in. Yep.
My beer, punk. Hey. Aw. He's stealing.
You wake up late for school, man, you don't wanna go. You ask your mom, please, but she still says no.
That's a little weird.
You missed 2 classes and no homework. But your teacher preaches class like you're some kind of jerk. You gotta fight for your
You done pied the mama.
I got so much to say about this.
Yeah. Bro, I wonder if this was kind of out of line for the hip hop scene in New York at that time. Because if you think about Run DMC, they were all about keeping it clean, going to school, doing your homework, and not selling drugs. And then here the Beastie Boys come. And they're just like, no, we party, we drink, we smoke, we hit people in the face with pies.
No, we breaking TVs with sledgehammers. Dude, so many questions I got about this video. Like, okay, first of all, let me ask this: why the name Beastie Boys?
I don't know.
Is it just?
I
like,
mean,
hey,
maybe
I'm a beast?
that was part of the slang in New York at that time.
So, like, you think, hey, I'm a beast on the
like
mic.
he's just a bad dude. He's
All right.
a Beastie Boy.
All right. So, also, you had mentioned, they were becoming what they weren't trying to be, like, because this wasn't your typical rap.
No. More like Paul Revere was what they were doing at that time, but I think it was the label. I mean, it was Def Jam. Yeah. Think about when we talked to Josie Scott. Def Jam was like, about like, if you can rap, we're gonna push you, but we're gonna keep you in a different lane. I don't know.
See, now that you mention that, it's almost like if Def Jam is like, all right, you guys are rappers, we're gonna keep you in one lane, but it's like, but y'all also white, there's this big white
exactly,
thing,
and they're like, we can get more of an audience if you play guitars on it.
Which none of them played guitars. There wasn't a guitar in this video, I don't think.
But but they do play guitar. I don't know if they played on this album.
I will say, dude, listening to this song, I do not remember that guitar solo.
Really?
I do not remember that for some reason. But do you honestly, you think Snoop took inspiration? Because think about that, the East versus the West, that was like the height of the East Coast West Coast war. You know what I mean? Not during the Beastie Boys era, but when Snoop put it out.
Juice came out.
Yeah. I mean, I guarantee you Snoop Dogg took some inspiration.
Oh, absolutely.
I guarantee it.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's kind of out of the lane for the hip hop that was happening at that time. But then again, it kind of wasn't, though, right? Because, like I said, Run DMC were doing that also.
Yeah.
After they had that collaboration with Aerosmith, you heard tons of guitars all over there. Yeah. So maybe that was more of it. It wasn't just, hey, you're white, we're going to put guitars in there. It's just
look at what Run DMC's doing.
Look at what Run DMC's doing.
And y'all are actually, and maybe y'all are actually white.
Like, you can actually play instruments.
That's awesome. Yeah, we're instruments, man.
Yeah.
Either way, man, Beastie Boys iconic in hip hop, iconic in music, period. Period. And I do want to ask this: what does it mean? You have to fight for your right to party. What is that about? Why do you need to fight for your right?
Anti-authority, man.
To party. Just
it's rebellion against your parents basically. Exactly. They're preaching to the kids. I know a lot of artists to this day, like artists who were big in the 80s and 90s, to this day, they still call all the fans kids. Because they still picture themselves talking to the youth of the nation.
I know we started this off with NFL questions, but Dana White calls all his fighters kids. He calls Stipe a kid.
And he's probably
43. He's a good kid,
Yeah.
Listen, to the trash talkers who told us to check out You Gotta Fight for Your Right to Party by Beastie Boys, we greatly appreciate it. Let us know, did Snoop Dogg have any inspiration? Let us know some of the cameos, because you said Rick Rubin was in there.
Rick Rubin was definitely in there.
Yeah. If we feel like there were more cameos, if you guys know them, leave them down in the comment section and let us know what we do next by Beastie Boys down in the comment section as well. And with that being said, my name's Beastie Hollywood 6. Bye.
I am Larry Smokey, remember, come on.
And we are
over. Ow. Deuces. Yeah, boy.
I want to thank you guys for spending a little bit of time with us today. If you want to see the last video we did, just click right over here. Or if you want to see another artist that we covered, just click right over here. If you guys want to support the channel, please consider joining our Patreon right over here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one. Deuces.